Hey guys, what's up? Another review of this time Age of Apocalypse #1. Now, Age of Apocalypse, of course, this comes from the Uncanny X-Force Age of Apocalypse. Then is following the events of the 19.1 issue, I believe, with the point one somewhere in there, 20.1 somewhere in there. Anyway, it follows the events of basically Jean Grey, Sabretooth, and the remaining main team of good mutants pretty much losing their power and inadvertently helping to destroy the major human city and the main human city left. This follows the exterminated team of Prophet, Deadeye, Goodnight, Horror Show, and I'm missing somebody. Sorry. But anyway, let's not talk about that. Let's talk about is it good or not? Because Age of Apocalypse, huge story arc from the 90s, incredibly important. It's one of the reasons I got into comics. It was something that I always loved the Apocalypse, and I loved the alternate world with him as leader. And this is, of course, after Apocalypse has been killed, taken down, and it's Weapon Omega now leading this world. And Weapon Omega, for those who don't know, is Wolverine, Weapon X, but with the Apocalypse seed implanted in him. And this is, of course, Age of Apocalypse, where he was married to Jean Grey. So a lot of just inner turmoil going on. And anyway, so this follows them as they're trying to basically start and follows a little bit at the beginning with Jean Grey and Sabretooth as them trying to get used to having no powers. Because, of course, they've had it their whole lives. And they are completely new to not having powers. And there's some really cool moments with, like, Prophet fighting Sabretooth and explaining to him what he's going to have to do different now fighting wise, how he is now his better in every way, and it's just really cool. Overall, like I say, I really enjoyed this. I'm really happy to report I really liked it. Especially there's a scene with uh don't want to know, spoiler alert, if you for anyone who cares, skip past this for a little bit. This is a kind of minor spoiler, but Daredevil is in it. And it's awesome. I loved every moment of it with him in it. I think it's really cool how they treat him, and in the Age of Apocalypse world, can't talk today. The Age of Apocalypse world, it's really cool to see him how he's not really a mutant, and they even talk about he's not really a mutant, but his power he kind of in a way has powers similar to that of a mutant, and it's really cool. And then another, this ends in a really cool way, and it's told from the perspective for most of it of a writer that you find out later in the book has written this pamphlet, and it's pretty much just talking about how mutants and humans aren't so different, and it's just kind of a freedom rider situation, and it's a cool little angle that I'm curious to see where they go, and it leads them to a spoiler that even I won't say because really cool ending on a cliffhanger that is really interesting, and I really am excited to see where this goes. I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10 because I really enjoyed it. I may be a little bit biased there just because, like I said, Age of Apocalypse kind of got me into comics, and seeing it done again in a good way is really cool. I really liked it. I'm curious to see what you guys think of it. Do you like it? Do you think it's going to live up to the original Age of Apocalypse? Because I probably know in me that it probably won't live up to the original Age of Apocalypse, but it might. I like where it's starting. I really enjoyed this issue. I really enjoyed the exterminated team. Seeing how the Jean Grey Sabretooth without their powers is pretty cool. Like I said, the spoiler again, the Daredevil stuff and the ending is really cool. One thing I didn't like, this has a preview issue at the back for Avengers vs. X-Men, and I haven't really talked about that at all in any of my videos, but of course everyone knows about Avengers vs. X-Men coming issue 0 at the end of March, and then it really kicks off in April. This has a preview of issue 0, and let's just say I'm getting less excited about this because I really didn't like that little preview issue. Uh, I just wanted to throw that in there because it is part of the book. But anyway, the Age of Apocalypse, really good. Go and get it. I really would say 9 out of 10. I really enjoyed this. I'll have quite a few more reviews up. A lot of good books this week. So, yeah, like, subscribe, tell me what you think, leave a comment. See you guys in another review.